Hello, everyone. It's me again, Sean Patrick Hopwood, wishing you all a very, very happy new year. I hope you had a wonderful 2023 and 2024. I hope it's great for everyone. Hope it's even better. So, I think we've all had a wonderful year. A lot of the people who've been here have grown with our company throughout a lot of different things. You know, uh, First of all, it's going to be our 17th year in business, which is pretty amazing. I'm very proud of it, and I'm very proud that we have people who've been here for almost 17 years. I really take pride in the human approach. I take pride in taking care of people and making people happy, and making this a place where people want to work and people want to stay. Um, I really love working here myself. As you know, I can talk a lot, so I'm trying to be as concise as possible while also being a little bit inspirational, so everyone can, feel what I feel. I have a deep passion for what we're doing, and I have a lot of goals. I'm just getting started. I'm 44 now, so still got a lot of room for growth here. So, and that's one thing I want to do is I want to keep growing as a human being. If I sent everyone our my personal New Year's resolutions, and one of them was the fact that I joined Toastmasters. I actually joined Toastmasters a few weeks ago, and I think that's good. You don't have to wait till New Year's to do all your resolutions, and so I started in the end of November, which is pretty cool. And I want to be a better public speaker. I want to travel more. I want to be more comfortable speaking. I want to make more connections and more human connections. And so, as a very technical company and a very technological company, one of the big things we want to do this year is become more and more human, as we always have. But we want to really, really work on that human aspect. So, some of the amazing things that we've done this year, most of you read and heard at the Christmas party, but we have made almost $1 million more than last year. So yeah, it's about almost 4.4 million this year, which is really great. Okay, so I'm very happy about that. We've been able to do a lot with that growth. We've hired a lot of expert people. We've gotten our ISO certification. We hired a special company to get us to be government certified as a GSA contractor. That's General Services Administration. It's a thing in the United States where you have access to the database of all the translations and all the projects that the United States government needs. And the government is a huge buyer. They're the biggest buyer in the world. So the amount of things we can do are great. We're going to be able to do, foreign contracts. We're going to be able to do, construction contracts where we're the translation company for those construction companies. We'll be able to be the prime contractor as well as the subcontractor. And everyone here listening to that, I want you to know what a prime contractor is and a subcontractor is, because we're going to have to know that. We're going to be having a department for writing these contracts, but obviously everyone here is going to be doing the work for those contracts. So you need to know what a prime contractor is and a subcontractor is. A prime contractor is the one who won the contract. If you win the contract and you need help, you hire a subcontractor. We're willing to do both of those things. So that's great. We're going to be bidding on a lot of projects. We're getting a lot of different projects from the commercial side and from the private sector, which, the government. So another great thing we did was we got our ISO certification, which is wonderful. We're going to continue to use that. It's in the signature of all of our emails, and we're going to get the other ISO certification as well. The ISO certification we have now is for internet security, but we're going to get one for translation and interpretation as well. Okay, so we all have to be cognizant of that and not just get the certification, but actually live it out. So once we have that security, be a more secure company. Once we have that translation and interpretation certification, we need to, up our game and be more strict in the projects we do and making sure everything gets done on time. Okay. So I was looking at some of the things we did last year. We're also We implemented SDL Trados. Everyone needs to learn that and make sure they know inside and out. And for the localization team, I believe this is something, localization and translation and audio-visual translation are some of the things we're going to make a lot of money in. With the amount of content that's going out, the amount of movies. It's interesting because movies are bigger than ever. Some people thought that the movie theater was going to go away, but it hasn't. The movie theater is doing great, at least in the United States, as I've seen. They're always packed. And also, not just that, but Netflix and Hulu and all those things. I repeat these things very often. I really believe content is amazing. Content is important. Content is something that we all need to think about. Content is produced by people. It's not always just for entertainment value. It's for a lot of other reasons. But our role in that is we're the translation company. So I want us to continue to translate content and do a good job. I want us to be very professional in everything we do. We are just a translation company. And I think when we focus on that expertise, focus on our passion for languages, we're gonna do really well. We're gonna go really far. It's Christmas. It's New Year's Eve for me right now. It's about 7 p.m. There's a lot of fireworks going off, and I'm practicing my concentration skills. I'm not gonna let it distract me. And so, we need to. One thing we really want to do is improve our sales department, continue to improve that, and make sure that we're doing all the calls we need to do, and our sales process is very tight. So we're going to work on that this coming year, and upselling our clients. Let me repeat that, okay? Because I think that's something we really all need to hear. We need to improve our sales. Obviously, we made more money than last year, but the potential we have is amazing. The potential we have in this industry, which is probably a $70 billion industry right now. I think it was $65 billion last year. It's a growing industry. It's a huge industry to be part of. And frankly, we have about less than 1% of the market share. Imagine if we had a lot more than that. Imagine if we had 1%. That would be amazing. So let's continue to try to grow there. We're going to have to work really hard on sales. I know that we are so busy with projects, and it's upon me, HR, and management to continue to devise methods to increase our sales, which is we're going to be training all the project managers on upselling. We're going to create systems where it automatically does upselling emails. And if you don't know, upselling is when you already have a client, but you recommend other services to that client that will increase the amount of money we make. We all have to be very aware of that. Okay? So sales is going to be really important. One thing that I think is going to be really important also is BPO services, business process outsourcing. I think we have a really good knack for humanity. We have a really good knack for understanding humans. And so humans are always wanting to hire humans for certain things. In a world where things are constantly being automated, which I love to do, I have an automated vacuum, I have an automated lawnmower, automated sprinklers, stuff like that. But in a world where things are constantly automated, I think that we can really capitalize of that human aspect. And luckily, something we did last year was we created Day BPO. And interestingly enough, that website has risen a lot. It's got a lot of links, and it's got a lot of SEO ranking, which is really good. So what we want to do is we're going to offer a lot of different services for human. Obviously, translation and interpretation, transport, testing of things, human testing, like not testing on the humans, but human testing like technology, human testing cars, human testing, video games, playing the video games, making sure they work, all those type of things. We're gonna do, testing and quality assurance testing. That's the way to put it. Quality assurance testing. That's what we're gonna do. And so that's one thing that I really think is going to do really well. And then we're going to continue to do the government contracting And now we're going to be able to get a lot more contracts because we're a GSA contractor. And marketing and developers, if you're listening, please put that on the website. That we're a government contractor. You might want to put in our signature somewhere that's pretty strategic. We want to do a lot of that. So hopefully my goal is to win 2 big government contracts by the end of January. So let's put that on our list. HR, let's make sure we get the people to do that. And let's increase our sales. So, okay, for the next year, we want to do the BPO services. We want to do government contracting, increase our sales, and also, of course, grow localization, grow our regular translation, and grow audiovisual translation, which includes subtitling and quality assurance and all those different things. Okay? And one thing I'm really big about is branding. I want our marketing team to really get on top of that branding. There's different worlds people live in. Some people live their worlds on internet with Instagram, Twitter, and those things, obviously X, but people live on the internet, and you just easily place ads on the internet. But there's a big proportion of the world, which is probably the majority of the world, that lives in the real world. And we want to do a lot of real world marketing, outdoor marketing, on taxis, billboards, benches, sporting team jerseys, mugs. I mean, I want it to be everywhere. I want it to be blasted everywhere. Okay. And I really want to do this. So please, let's work hard on that and get that done. And I want to, for marketing team, I want to report on how much outdoor marketing we're doing every year. And also for me, it personally inspires me as the president of the company to be able to walk around and see our marketing. It is a feedback loop for me. Okay. Cause I'm the president. I'm walking around on a billboard. I see day translations on a billboard. Reminds me, hey, I'm the president. I got to work harder. I gotta put more effort into this company. So if you're listening, make some billboards in Tampa too. So I'm driving and I can see them, and it inspires me more. Let's make some in Orlando, in Miami. Let's focus a lot on Florida and then expand from there. But I want us to have results on that outdoor marketing by 15th of January. Like, I want to see it, and I want it to expand every month to where, like, you can't walk in the United States without seeing day translations paraphernalia somewhere. Okay. So what else was I going to say? Yeah. And so these are the things that I want to do. I want us to all also focus on our own self-improvement. I'm working on my own self-improvement myself. And I really think that each individual here working on themselves is going to make our company stronger as well. I want people to grow here so that, you can all get raises and bonuses. And I also want you to make sure you spend time with your family and friends and work on your health and your fitness and read books or write books and just constantly expand your mind. I'm the kind of person that I don't like to sit around and do nothing. Actually, there's a lot of people partying, for New Year's Eve, and I understand it, I guess. But I'm the kind of person that really, really wants to continue to grow. And I feel relaxed when I'm growing. I actually feel stressed out when I'm not growing. I feel stressed out when I'm relaxing, whatever, I want to be learning or I want to be teaching. These are the things that excite me and fascinate me. And so I'm just excited, just to be here in like 17 years with this company and actually still feel like it's just beginning, like still feel like we're on the cusp of more and more success. It's an amazing feeling, to feel this level of excitement and energy after 17 years. I'm grateful. And also I hear the excitement in everyone else. I hear the excitement and the passion in the people we hire and the people who have been working with us. There's people who have been working with us for a long time, and they sound super excited. So we're doing something right, and we got to continue to do more. Never settle. So we're going to try to increase our revenue, increase the services that we offer, increase the harmony of the people who work here, the happiness of the people who work here, increase transparency across all the departments, and much more. And also have a strong self-awareness of what's going on in the world, you know, uh, constant self-awareness and a constant willingness to change. Those things are extremely important. Okay. When you talk about new services, we have to know these services. When we talk about the demand, we have to know where the demand is. New technology, we have to know those things. You know, we implemented SmartCat a while ago, and SmartCat has a lot of machine translation and translation memory, and these things have been used for a long time. You know, we want to continue to use these things because translation memory and machine translation, and I guess they call AI translation, which is a similar thing. These things are going to make us be able to produce more words. You know, so if you, like I've said before, if you have a client that wants 1 million words done in 1 week, you know, how are we going to get that done with humans? You know, the amount that we would have to split up would be unfathomable. So we have to continue to use technology. We have to continue to use technology in order to ameliorate and facilitate the translations that larger clients need. I've spoken to larger clients, and they've sometimes said, "Oh, we're too small. We can't. They can't accept us." You know, they said, "How much do you make?" I was like, 3 million a year." They said, "You are not big enough for us." That was Cisco, you know, and 4 million a year is still, I don't think, big enough for Cisco. You know, we want to continue to grow, and we have to change our mentality. We have to change our mentality where we are the big ones, you know, and once we begin to believe it and give ourselves that confidence, we will be able to exude that confidence onto other people. They will be able to feel it within us. All this stuff can sound very difficult, doing BPO, all these things. So the one thing that I want everyone to remember here, and I'll leave you all with this, is to believe in yourself, expect more, believe you deserve it, and it will come. Everything else will just start flowing. You just look ahead of you for the next 10 feet and be like, okay, I see the next 10 feet that I'm going to be very successful. We're going to be successful. We believe in ourselves. And then the next 20 feet will come, the next 40 feet, the next 80 feet, and so on and so forth. And it will just begin to expand upon itself. So all these new plans can sound very difficult with sales, BPO, government contracting, and stuff like that. But the essential thing that everyone needs to start with is believe in yourself. And that's true. Believe in yourself, be confident, and everything will work out. Okay? So thank you for listening. I really appreciate everyone hearing me. And I'm going to enjoy my New Year's Eve. Maybe I'll go watch some fireworks. Okay? So thank you very much for listening. Have a great night and a great day wherever you are.